Hey guys, Owna here, and I'm here to explain and show you how to set up the new adapter that I helped create that will work with Xbox 360 controllers and keyboards. What you need is this board right here. See if I can just get it to focus. Maybe. Possibly. Oh. Come on, webcam. There we go. This is a Nucleo-F446RE, and I purchased it from Mouser.com for $14. There are also other sites that sell it. And this, basically until I create my own product, this is just the quickest way to make it. This is really considered a prototype. Eventually, hopefully I'll make my own circuit board, but for now I'm using their development board. The second thing you need is this thing that I made. This is a thing that will allow the USB port and this N64 cable to attach. Again, let me see if I can trick it into focusing. Come on, Cam. Come on, Cam. Please? Oh well. Well, in any event, this is a board that has holes that will attach onto these pins right here. And the way it works is you go to this side. This is labeled CN10 at the bottom, which you probably won't be able to see. But you take this and you put it so the USB port is facing the bottom part. This is what I'm calling the top, where its power port is. There we go. It's kind of getting in focus. Nope, never mind. So the USB port faces away from that. And I put this as high as I can, as close to the USB port as I can. So let me just line this up and push it in slowly. I don't want to put pressure on the USB port because that could knock out the soldering. I'm just going to slowly wiggle it in. And there, that is all the hardware you have to do to get this to work. Buy the Nucleo board, buy my board, which will be about $20 plus shipping, plus or minus, and you are all set. Because now you can use a USB cable in here to power it. So I'm going to quickly plug a USB, is this mini? I always mix it up. I'm going to plug this in, and I'm going to plug the other end into my computer just to give it power. You could also use any USB power source. So let me plug this into my computer. Okay, now it has power. Beautiful focus. Okay, there we go. You can tell it has power because the lights went on. And now I have this end, which obviously plugs into the N64. And I have this end over here, which obviously plugs into your Xbox controller or keyboard. I have only tested it with this, because this is all I own, is this Afterglow Elite wired Xbox controller. By tomorrow, I will have confirmed that it works with the wireless controller. If not, it's a simple fix. So then I plug this in here. If my hands are steady enough, there we go. Controller turns on. And let me switch to my console capture. Well, here, I'll flip it on first so you can see it's the real console. Little red power light. Dazzle. Come on, Dazzle. There we go. In any event, this is definitely the real thing. Here, let me do this real quick. I've already shown this before. And these are right now set for Supa's controls, so I just want to show you really quick. Of course, when you purchase this, it won't automatically work this way. But this is just how I have mine set up. So start is start, and he has all the D-pad buttons to jumps, or to the C buttons rather. He has Y. Y is shield for him. Okay. So now I just want to show you, let's go to the computer. Okay, this is what it'll look like when you plug in your device. It will actually just show up as an external drive. Now, if this is the first time you're using the device, you want to upgrade the firmware. To upgrade the firmware, you go to this. No, thank you. You go to this website up here. I'll try and put the link in the description. And all it is the firmware upgrade, which will help make setting this up a lot easier. You click Get Software. You say I accept. And either, oh, I'm already stored in cache, but either you'll make an account, or if you don't have an account, it'll just ask you for your email address. And you can click your email address to show that you're not a robot, and then it'll download this firmware, this Link 007. And then from there, it's pretty simple. Hang on 1 second. Link. Yeah, here. So this is what it looks like after you download and unzip it. And as a Windows user, I just do Windows. I double-click ST-Link Upgrade. I hit Device Connect. And right now, my current version is J28 and the J20. In other words, it matches. But if you get a brand new board, it'll say you have an older version, and you'll click Yes, I want to upgrade. Okay, but let's pretend you upgraded it already. You will be left at... Hang on. Just got to replug it now. You will be left at this screen. Okay? Now, all you have to do if you want to update the firmware is take a bin file, which I'll be able to provide for you, or you could compile yourself if I release the source code. So here I'm taking this. This is default.bin. I drag and drop it in. It copies. Then the window will disappear and reappear. It automatically updated itself. And as proof, I just switched the controls from Supa's controls to my controls. Not that I usually play with an N64, with an Xbox 360 controller. But now, instead of Y being shield, like he has, I have my B as shield. So we have almost the same controls. We just skip shield and jump. But here's Y jumping instead of before where it was shielding, and here is B shielding. I can do this on the fly too. Let me okay, putting Supa's firmware on. Okay, his firmware is on. Now let's see. So now, again, Y is now shield, and B is now jump. So you can definitely customize this however you want. And that's really all there is to it. So just to recap, the initial setup just involves getting the board, getting my board, and putting it correctly on the pins. It involves flashing the firmware, and then you just have to drag and drop a file that I give you into the drive. And that is basically all there is to it. So just drag and drop onto the drive. Pretty simple. Total cost, say it's $20 plus shipping for mine, $14 plus shipping for the baseboard. It'll be about $40, maybe a little bit more. That's all there is to it. Contact me if you have any questions. Thanks.